Hi guys, Michelle here from Antillery Gardens. Today I want to move a couple of plants. After the rain, the soil is nice and wet, so we'll be able to move a few tougher things with a fair bit of soil around their root balls. So what I'm wanting to move is, this is a honeysuckle vine. It is a bit of a pest, but the flowers just smell magnificent. They normally flower around about Christmas time. So these like see themselves all over the show. So I want to move that, and there's a couple more by the gate that I want to move. Here's the other ones. I should have actually moved this like way sooner. You can see this is already just spreading and doing its thing and going wild. I want to move this to the compost area to grow over the fence, just for privacy from the driveway along that fence. If I have some time, I think I might move these grasses as well, because they're fairly tough. So I think I might move that. Then at least that's freeing up the space to for when we want to make this bed a bit shorter. This is another plant that I'd like to move. This also should have been moved long ago. This is by the log creature, close to the orchard. There's the orchard. You've never seen it from this side. So this is from when we cut the trees, me stacking everything here. So I made, because that stump there, that forms like the hair of the face of the log creature. Obviously you can see the height of it compared to the ground down below. So I had to create terraces here to bridge the gap from the very high area where the monster's hair is, where the log creature's hair, shame I mustn't call him a monster, my log creature's hair is, to the lower levels. So we'll probably have a little bit of a garden bed over there, veggies or whatever the case is alongside there, and then a pathway. The bed will, okay, there you can see there's sort of the first step up. So we would just walk along all the long outside, and then that goes off to the compost, and then a greenhouse in that area next to the window boxes. So there's some steps. There's a big log over there, another one there, and then as it terraces up, then it goes into that little area over there. So it's quite cool when I do get to plant it. So this thing is totally in the wrong place, because it's right by the steps as you go up. So I do want to get this moved before it gets any bigger, because it can grow to about 3 meters by 3 meters. This is a peanut butter cassia. The flowers are supposed to smell like peanut butter, but I don't know where that comes from, because it doesn't smell very peanut buttery to me. But in any case, it's quite a sculptural looking plant, with the flowers and the sort of the brown tips, and then the shape of the leaves. So I want to get that moved today before the root system gets Okay, so we're all done for the day. It's actually been quite a hot day, and the heat takes it out of me. So here's the peanut butter cassia. It's not looking like the happiest camper. I did cut it back a little bit. You can see there's all the flowering heads and things like that. So we'll just leave it and see how it is. The soil was very wet there due to the water that was in the gully, but I did give it a whole lot more water. We couldn't get it out with soil. It was just too tight up against the tree stump on the other side. So yeah, I didn't have the strength to pull it out. So between Maniki and Sizwe, they pulled it out, and yeah, peanut butter cassia all planted, and with all the pulling and shoving, it does smell, but I think it's not the flowers that really smell. It's more the leaves and that sort of thing that smell. Quite nice, sort of like a roasted peanut butter smell. So that's that done, and then let me show you the other stuff that I got done today. Okay, you can see that looks a lot better with that gone. So you can clearly see the steps up to the very top level. So I'm quite pleased that's out there. And let me show you the honeysuckle. I didn't have enough. Well, I'm sure there is more probably elsewhere if I go and look, but not sort of in the garden section. I want to cover the fence all along there up to the window boxes. Well, I actually want to go all the way right up to where the compost bin is standing on the other side. But for now, I had enough to go up to the window boxes. So I did get them out with a nice bit of soil. A couple of them I couldn't. They were close to the rocks, so I got them planted along there. It was more like a strippy that I had to pull out, so I just put him in. So it looks like there is more rain on the way for next week, early next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So yeah, hopefully that will settle. It's another little one that I did, and then that one. Okay. The other thing that I got moved, okay, this, I didn't sort of tell you about this morning, so that's me getting a bit sidetracked. I didn't get down to getting the grasses moved. It just got too hot. It just really was cooking today. 26, 27, it's not that hot, but it was very hot. So I know that's just a bundle of sticky sort of things. It's a little like a little pelargonium, sort of a little wild pelargonium. So I found this in sort of amongst the weeds on other sections of the garden on the other side of the driveway. There was quite a lot of them, so I dug them up. That's sort of what it looks like. So it's probably like a little sort of a wild pelargonium. It's quite pretty. That's its little flower, and it's got the same sort of scented leaves that the scented geraniums have. So that is what, yeah, that one's going to look like this. Yeah, there's another one there, and there's one there, one there, one there, and then oopsie, there's a big one there, and then there's another one there. This does tend to send out long runners, so I will need to just keep it sort of clipped with the with the labyrinth edges. Maniki's been weed eating, so the labyrinth is looking very cool. Besides the weeds in the beds, the pathways are looking very nice and neat. Quite pleased about that. It's always feels a bit stressful when the grass is long. There's nothing like having the grass cut. It just makes you feel like anything is possible. So okay, up, let me show you the other. Just going to turn around, show you the other little, also same little wild geranium, but this one's got a lighter pink flower and the leaf is sort of slightly different. So this one's got the darker pink one that I showed you now. And then let me show you the other one. Okay, these are the other little ones. Them I got from under the pine tree, so hopefully they're going to be all right outside the back. They also, these ones all stay like sort of low and flat. So we've got there, and then I've got quite a few more. Yeah, I didn't cut these back. And that's this one's flower. Also very pretty, like a softer, more of a candy floss pink, whereas the other one is much darker, but the flower is very similar in shape. So not a crazy lot moved. I did get a bit of weeding in as well, so yeah, that's a couple of things moved, which I'm quite sort of pleased about. Then once this is settled in a little bit, I will come and give them a bit of 615 just to get them going a little bit, to leaf out a little bit more. I'll maybe come and give these cuttings a little bit as well sometime soon. I did give these because these are what I moved a couple of months back, sort of in winter time we moved them. So yeah, the grass is all over them, but yeah, they're looking quite nice. But when I've got time, I'll get down to weeding. Yeah, this is the low line section, so Maniki hasn't yet sort of cleaned the edge up here. I think he's probably waiting for it to dry out a little bit more. So that's it for today. Thanks guys for watching. God bless and go well.